express my feelings, start my mind.
Yes, everybody, case upon me. Big up Free TV. Like, share, subscribe.
Walk Bar Free TV, you don't know how to big up yourself.
Bar Free TV, big them up.
Remember to leave a comment down in the comment section, and do remember to subscribe. Who not subscribe yet? So let's jump right into it.
Bar Free TV, you know King there, one spot. Don't know the Reggae boys them training live, is it?
El portero es una locura. digitales de Deportes TVC. Estoy aquí en el Estadio Nacional de Kingston, Jamaica. Entrena el equipo rival de Honduras, Liga de Naciones de la CONCACAF, último partido de la fase de grupos. Así que les traigo imágenes del entrenamiento de los Reggae.
So the first 15 minutes open to the press. Bobby over there, so not good news. Goalkeeper training. Silent on the set.
Yes, coach, just want to find out basically your experience playing against this Honduras team before, what you expect from them come tomorrow, and just give me an idea how you plan to deal with the Honduras threat.
I think I'd be interested in his opinion on what it was like to play against them. Wasn't very comfortable on the bench, I know that.
No, it's obviously my first game here was against them, and I think the last camp we played them was very difficult. They have a lot of quality, and they're quite free in the way they play. You know, they're not a team where you can, it's okay, they do this and they do that. Quite free and they change a bit, and they're a physical team. So I think, you know, as a team we're well aware of the threats they have, and that's for us to, you know, control that and maintain it. But like I said, we're aware of what we focus on, what we need to do best, and I think as long as we do that, we should win the game.
I'm looking at a year ago, and when I got the job with Jamaica, that's the first game I looked at was the Honduras game. It wasn't a very good game, I didn't think, and there was one bit of quality in the game. And we're looking for the same tomorrow. Yeah.
Talk about your quality, Dime. Not as hot as when you just came into the team. Still playing consistently well though. I think you'll be able to get back in that form. I think there's a reason why there has been a small dip, not a major bit, a small dip in your form.
Yeah, I think for all attackers, especially wingers, it does get like that. You have a bit great patches and patches where you haven't scored as much, and I think it's just being resilient and trying to find that form again. And you know, every time I get the opportunity to play, especially here, is to do what I know I can do. I've showed my quality numerous times, and you know, my job is to create goals and score goals, and you know, I go out every game with that mentality. And if I don't, even if we win, you know, I still have that inner disappointment, because you know, it's about, you know, it's improving every time. But my job is to help the team, and you know, I'm always looking to play at my highest level, and yeah, just help the team. And I'm pretty sure, you know, let's say tomorrow, I'll bring the form back.
One more for your coach. The passing game has been coming along well. Even in the away game, we have seen it. Can we expect to see a full dominant performance tomorrow against this Honduras team?
It's very difficult because I can't do the amount of sessions that we've had and the information that we're giving to the players. Credit that the team is where they are at the moment. I think the first message from day one was be brave, take the ball and deal with the ball. And that is still the message now, and that's what I've been impressed with. We make mistakes, we have errors, We don't do it very well sometimes, but we're growing. We're not there yet. Honestly, we're miles away. But I'm pleased with the progress that is made. We're trying to keep it simple, but also try to build something which I think the quality of the team, the squad, they can go to the next level. And at the moment, that's what we're hoping for. So we're not dominant. We're not that comfortable at the present moment. But the key thing is we're working hard. So in possession, out of possession, if we want to press, counter press, the team is behind that and working towards that. So yeah, satisfied, but can do better.
One last one, coach. Yeah, just one last one, coach. I'll probably address this one because I came in late. Will we see Tyree from the start tomorrow?
You'll see tomorrow.
Timo? Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Coach, you've given Mesa Holgate his debut for Jamaica. But where do you see him playing in the future? Centre back, right back, or as a 6?
What a good question. I've seen him play right back, I've seen him play centre back, I've seen him play midfield. And I think in a squad, when we talk about balance, you have specialists. Right wing, left wing, he's a specialist. He's one-on-one, he creates, he scores. That's what he's got to do. And you have others, like we have Lati at the present moment, not playing centre back. I've seen him playing centre back for his club, right back for his club. And number 6, he's playing number 6 for us and doing a great job. So players, some have to be adaptable, gives them an advantage, and some have to be specialists, but then they have to deliver.
Thank you. Healy Blake, Dre Weather Sports. My questions are firstly to Demi. I might have a question for you, Coach. First, Demari, Coach, congratulations on a well-deserved 3 points in Central America. Always, don't know if you were aware of how notoriously hard it is for Jamaica to win on Central American soil. But for Demari, the first question is, for you and the other players who are new to the team, how was the environment and playing in that hostile environment of Nicaragua? How was it for you, and what did the team build on in the second half to keep you together and keep you going? We saw the missiles coming in. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know why, for some reason I love atmospheres where it's a bit hostile and you get crowded against you, you might get a bit of abuse and stuff. I kind of thrive off it. It gives me, you want to show them what's what. But I think we've got a good balance in the team, young and more experienced, and I think with that balance, if things get difficult, I'm probably saying every game we play, we have periods where we might be under a lot of pressure and we're defending our box, and as coach said, we've done it well. People put their body on the line. So I think the balance in the team helps a lot, and having that experience in the team. So yeah, I think that's a big positive for us, because I think it's it's very easy to go under in the moments, but so far we've kept the ball out the net and put our bodies on the line, and I think when we play the types of teams we play, that's always going to be required. So it's kind of a basic for us, and it's how things work.
And the second question is our home game coming up tomorrow. And if you are aware, both Coach and Demi, Simon knows for sure, that in 1997, 96 coming up to 98, we had a 50-game undefeated in what we call this the office. I'm asking you, are you aware of it? Coach, are you and the boys and the players ready to continue to build on that so that we get to another 50 or 100 games undefeated and get this back to being the office? And at the same time, as I end my question, to call to the fans to fill the stadium up as we used to, as we play our role as the 12th man. Tell us about the unbeaten record going forward. What are your plans the feelings on it?
It's difficult to do that again. It's very difficult at this level. And you're right, the office. We always say home stadium. It's our home. Nobody comes in here and takes our home away. Same with the office. So we have to put a run together. I don't know the record of home games.
49 games.
At the moment.
Oh, right now. At home. 3 unbeaten at home.
3 unbeaten at home. So we've got a long way to go before we get to 49-50. You know, for me, to win the next one is the most important.
Yes, like what Cole said. It's a long distance to get to that number, but obviously that's an amazing record. But we can only look at game after game, you know, because each game is very difficult, and I think the more we progress, the more difficult the opponent. So it's always going to be a challenge here, but as Coach said, this is our home, regardless. And anytime we play, especially here, the job is always to win. So if we get there, it will be amazing.
If I can sneak one in, Joshua Angley has been added to the squad. Could you tell us, Coach, what you have seen in that player, based in the domestic JPL League for Mount Pleasant? What have you seen in Joshua Angley that caught your eye to come to the
I
squad?
watched a couple of games before the camp, Cavaliers, and against Analytical, and then I nipped over to see the second half of Mount Pleasant, and he really impressed me. I think he's number 6. You have to be able to deal with the ball, and that's what I saw. He could deal with the ball. He was quite aggressive as well. So I remember saying to Mount, I like this player. Then we had an opportunity with Damien Lowe being suspended that we could bring one in, and I said to him, this is your opportunity, and you've got a couple of days training, and you're on the bench. Who knows? We might need you, so be ready and impact. So as I said, you know, the squad is not closed. It's not for definite. There are opportunities for local players, and what I've seen already in the games, there's some quality. There's some quality. And there's some quality also in the US, in the UK, and around the world. You know, playing in Turkey, playing in Norway. We found Norman Campbell. So we're always searching, because I think with that vision of 2026, we're building towards a good squad. So already Mason Holgate from the UK, Norman Campbell, to name a few. We've had a few coming in.
Right, Garfield.
Coach, what's the injury status of the squad coming off playing on that artificial surface? I know it may be rough on the ankles and the knees on some of the players. I saw some wrapped up in ice after the game. What's the status of the players going into the game tomorrow?
Yeah, you know, we got a reaction from Antonio. You know, just in training, we got a reaction from a few players. So we have some limping about, ice on the shins, back sore. But the medical team have done a great job. Rubbed them to death. Got the stiffness out, I hope, and we should have a fit squad to pick from.
In terms of the team that was selected for the game on Thursday, I know you may have selected some based on the surface that we're playing on. Do we go back to the team that you originally had in mind coming tomorrow now that we're back?
I've got to say that was the team I had in mind. Yeah, doesn't matter the surface, they were the team that I definitely had in mind. You know, okay, with Mikel dropping out was different, substitutions, but yeah, that was the team I thought, that's the team to start, and I have one for tomorrow, and you'll find out tomorrow.
Any other questions?
Yes, Coach. Kyle Dixon, Coach. I've not seen much of Kyle Dixon since, and he was one of our brightest Kaim Dixon.
Yeah.
We haven't seen much of him since you have taken over, and he was one of the brightest spark prior to you coming in. Any thoughts on Kaim Dixon? Well, you haven't seen much of him.
Oh, I love Kaim. And the best thing he did was to go to the UK. It's a good club, Charlton. I know it well. And he had a funny summer. I think he didn't train. He was involved in Copa, and then had a rest, and then everything, and then Charlton, the move. That took a while to get a visa, so he's not training with the group. So I don't think he trained with the group until 2 days before the start of the season. He's not played many games. He has to settle down in his environment, which is difficult. But I love Craig. He will develop and grow. So whereas the progress was like that, it's plateaued. But his next stage will be good. So that's what we're looking forward to.
Any other further questions? David?
Coach, King from Ballpree TV. Sorry to ask you a personal question about an individual player, but are you surprised at the quality of Tyreek McGee, and seeing you playing him on the right? Where do you see him playing going forward? Where is his best position in your opinion?
Yeah, he didn't do bad on the right. It was okay. He's a player who, same, like they're a specialist player. They win your football matches. We expect him to win the football match tomorrow. Tyreek's another one, so they're special. And that's what I saw from Tyreek, from the clips when I first saw him. He could deal with the ball, handle the ball, he was creative, he kept it. The three things I said right at the beginning of the interview, that's the kind of player that we're looking for. Handle the ball, deal with the ball, want the ball, and brave to do it in hostile atmospheres. So, yeah, it was. He came out with a big plus.
Express my feelings, start my mind. Yes, everybody, case upon me. Big up Boyz TV. Like, share, subscribe.
Wagwan Boyz TV, you don't know how to big up yourself.
Boyz TV, big them up.
Remember to leave a comment down in the comment section, and do remember to subscribe. Who not subscribe yet?